Lads, the Aces just lost by 30. Like, I didn't think much could get worse than the Dream, fully healthy, losing to Marina Mabrey yesterday. And by the way, I'm not making a full. I might not make a full video on that, but Marina Mabrey, you were exceptional, absolutely exceptional. We're not going to not talk about that. I don't know if I'll make a full video, but assuming I'm not going to make a full video, I'm just going to say this: Marina Mabrey, unbelievable, unbe freaking believable for Marina Mabrey. Um, but yeah, this was rough. This was rough. It was so bad because this was a national TV game. This was a nationally televised game. This game was on ABC. This game was on ABC. The Valkyries, the new Golden State team. The team that people, in fairness, are interested in. People are interested in the Valkyries. Whatever you want to say. Like, if anything, even if it's just a passing interest, there are people that are interested in the Valkyries. And they destroyed the Aces. I mean this when I say this. The Aces, I've never seen the Aces look this bad before. And the Valkyries are for real. They're 3-5 on the season, but they play so hard. And I don't mean they're for real in the fact like they can compete, because they can't compete. They're going to be garbage. They're going to be absolutely garbage. This year they're not going to make the playoffs, but they're fun. They're fun. That's something. They're really, really fun. And not only are they fun, they are surprisingly like not as bad as people thought. And they can compete. They're competitive and they fight. But lads, Veronica Burton was plus 40. Veronica Burton was plus 40. By the way, I think she's like a shoe-in for most improved player. And by the way, I mean this when I say this. Stephanie White did not play Veronica Burton. Just like she didn't play Nelson Adota. Like Olivia Nelson Adota. Like, did not play at all. And in fairness, she's kind of came down to earth a little bit, it seems. Yeah, she's come down to earth a little bit. But like, I mean, it was just a factual statement that I made. But apologies, got to throw up the black screen for a minute. But like, we're seeing AJ Wilson getting Ronda Rousey, the Ronda Rousey comparisons, not the Ronda Rousey. Like, this might be, in my opinion, the most disrespectful thing anyone's ever said about AJ Wilson. She reminds me of Ronda Rousey. Put two H's in Ronda Rousey for no reason. But when the competition wasn't that great, she looked like a megastar. But now with these new players up and coming and the quality of WNBA, she's looking very mediocre. And I mean, if you look at the stat sheet, AJ Wilson might have had a decent game. Like 5 of 13 from the field. She had 17 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. And I thought the point guard with 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Chelsea Gray, 1 assist, 3 turnovers. 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Oh my god. Like, it is. It is genuinely, I don't understand it. And by the way, Chelsea Gray actually had a decent game. Like, she had a decent game on the stat sheet anyway. And like, Aaliyah Nye was their top scorer for the first half. Aaliyah Nye was their 3rd top scorer. Chelsea Gray had 16 points. Fair enough. Jewel Lloyd, they gave up Dominique Malonga for Jewel Lloyd. Like, they gave up Dominique Malonga for Jewel Lloyd. They gave up Malonga for Jewel Lloyd. Did Linskin score? Even Linskin scored. 95, even Linskin scored. Oh my god. Steph Talbot played 1 minute. Man, Carla Late's gone out of the rotation completely. Again, she's 21, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. She's gone out of rotation. She'll find her way back into the rotation. Like when Julie Vanloo's gone to Eurobasket, she's back in the rotation. Like, it's not the end of the world. But like, they won by 30. They won by 30, and it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Like, they were minus 12 in the 8 minutes Veronica Burton didn't play. But they were up 60 to 31. They were up 60-31. And then the Aces went on a run. Like, this Aces team, I'm sorry. They sucked. They sucked. I said at the start of the year that they literally had to, like, they gave up Kate Martin, who Kate Martin is there, hitting a deep buzzer-beating three, having a freaking career, resurgence after almost being out of rotation. 5 of 11 from the field, 12 points. She's averaging, 7? In her last 3 games. Or her last 4 games, 10, 14, 7, 13. Like, she's averaging 10 points per game over her last 4. That's literally what Kate Martin's doing. She's averaging 10 points per game over her last 4. And this team are, like, just so much better, like, than people give them credit for. And the Aces suck. Like, I don't care. Do not quote a record for me at the Aces. The Aces beat the Sparks. They lost to the Storm by 20. They have lost 2 of their last 3. Or did they beat this? They beat the Storm. Did they? They beat the Storm once? They beat the Storm by 5. They lost the Storm by 20. They beat the Sparks. They beat the Mystics without Brittany Sykes. They beat the Connecticut Sun. Like, what are they? 4-3 on the year? Am I right in saying they're 4-3 on the year? Like, they're above. They've had. Well, to be fair, sorry, they lost to the Liberty as well. What is the standings looking like? What is the standings looking like? They're 4-3 on the year after losing their last game. Fair enough. But, like, they have not faced the Mercury. To be fair, the Mercury aren't even a tough team because they're not healthy anymore. They've not faced the Lynx. They've not faced the Dream. In fairness, they played the Storm twice. They have to play a healthy Fever in a couple of weeks. They've played the Sparks. They've played the Mystics. They have played, in their games, they have played 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, of their 7 games, 5, 6. 6 of them have been against teams 500 or lower. And they are 4-3. They're 4-3. And look, I don't think the Aces are going to be below 400. I actually think the Aces might finish with a better regular season record than the Fever. But, like, who are the Aces playing their next game? They face the Sparks, which they're going to win. Just everything about it. They're going to win that game. No question about it. Then they play the Wings. Then they play the Alyssa Thomas-less Mercury. And then they play the Lynx. And then they have to go off against the Lynx, the Storm, the Fever, and the Sun. They actually have a very, very favorable. As long as Alyssa Thomas is injured, they actually have a very favorable run. But, like, man, this was a suck, like a gut punch. Like, I've not seen anything like this. This was a beatdown. And I think anyone who thought that that this game was going to be, that the Valkyries were going to win, would have thought maybe the Valkyries can steal it. This was a beatdown. An absolute beatdown. And I don't think there's any other way to describe it. Like, this was one of the worst games for the Aces. And Angel Wilson, I mean this when I say this, I don't care about the stats. She's not been better than Fee this year. She's not been better than Breanna Stewart. She's not been better. Like, again, Caitlin Clark has not played enough to put Caitlin Clark in that conversation. She's not been better than Aaliyah Boston. I don't care about the stats. I've watched enough of the Aces games. She's not been better than Aaliyah Boston. She's doing it on sub 50% shooting. Angel Wilson, she's going to, by the end of the year, be in top 5 for MVP conversations. But right now, if you were to ask me, gun to my head, all WNBA first team, Angel Wilson's not on it. She's not on it. Gun to my head, if you said that, I don't care if she leads. She would, again, this is my opinion. If it ended right now, she would obviously make it. But, like, there is a pattern with Angel Wilson that we saw last year. And it is that she does, like, her stats, like, she will have massive stats in either losses. She would have huge stats in either losses or games against bad teams. And whenever she faced good teams, she was just another player. That's what it was. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.